What's going on, guys? My name is Marine. Today we're going to be talking about something that's been postponed about 76,226 times, the Kombat League. So the Kombat League is something that's been just sitting there in the menu since the game came out, and it's been postponed, I think, 3 times now. It got postponed recently, got postponed when the game first came out, and NetherRealm never really talked about it. They never really went into what it is, they never went into when it's going to come out, they never did anything about that until today's update. We finally got something a little bit concrete. Now, if you guys don't know, there is an update that came out today for Xbox and PlayStation. Sorry for the Nintendo Switch users and the PC players, but we got a big patch today, and within those notes that actually is posted up on Reddit, they actually have one thing to say on here, or 2 things to say actually, regarding the Kombat League. So the first thing is that they added the Kombat League online game mode. Like, wow, finally, right after the game's been out for, you know, over a month, they finally decided to put out this thing that they've had kind of just sitting there. So it's called Season 1, the Season of Blood, and it starts on June 18th, which is 1 week from when I am recording this video. And we're gonna talk about maybe what's gonna go on through it, what it might be, and what that means for ranked mode. So it looks like they did make a significant change to ranked mode. They actually made it now a 1st to 2, which aligns with their Pro League, you know, their tournaments being 1st to 2 until top 8. Then it gets to 1st to 3. And, you know, whether or not you're against that, you know, that's what they did. And they've made it so it matches now. But another interesting thing about it is that they actually made it so rank sets are only available when the Kombat League season is not active. So that implies there's going to be multiple seasons of the Kombat League, and also, you know, off seasons where people won't be able to play in the Kombat League. So I've been frustrated too, like a lot of people that have seen this Kombat League just kind of sitting there, you know, and I did some digging of my own and try to find out what I could, anything really, about what this would be. And originally I thought it was going to be something kind of like Overwatch related, not related, but kind of the same format, how they have their online league where you could level up from bronze, you know, all the way up to the top 500. And I actually found something that claims that they data mined something within the game's files. And for those of you that don't know, data mining is basically going into the game's raw files so you can find out things that have been placed into the game but have not been implemented yet. So what I found were these badges, and it's interesting because these badges were actually kind of associated with the combat cards that you get with you know, that you can put your little background and everything into. And there's also borders associated with them, and they each progress in, you know, color, and, you know, they look flashier as they go on. And there's also tiers that were kind of listed with them, the tiers being novice, combatant, warrior, champion, master, grandmaster, demigod, god, and elder god. So it looks like that's kind of where they're headed, is like in a little bit of an Overwatch kind of capacity, where, you know, you have the season, you rank up through going through the ranks, you know, beating people at that rank and leveling up, maybe reaching certain points to get to the next level. And, you know, likewise, if you lose, you go down level. The interesting thing is, you know, when it's off season and you can play ranked, how are they going to determine where you go back, you know, next season? Are you going to get put back in the same place where you left off? Are you going to have to just start from 0 and go all the way back up? Or are they going to have kind of like a Overwatch placement system where you play a couple matches and then they place you after a certain amount of matches? That's something that, you know, we're gonna have to wait and see, but it's gonna be really excited. I mean, I'm really excited about it. People have been waiting for a rank mode like this for a while, because NRS rank modes have never really been fair, right? I guess you know, you could have someone like Sonic Fox run into, you know, Joe Schmo 1289, and, you know, there's never really been a system like this. So it's exciting to see finally come to fruition. You know, another great thing that could come from it is, you know, tournament stuff, where, you know, currently NRS has a lot of online tournaments that qualify you for actual events. You know, there's a lot of things that, for example, we just had the NA East tournament that qualifies for points towards the Pro League. You have the NA West, you have things from South America, from Europe, you have things from all over the world, and this will only, you know, make it on a grander scale. A lot more people will be able to play and qualify if they do decide to go in that route, and I actually hope they do, because, you know, you get to see a lot more competitors that way, and it's always good for the scene to have a lot more faces. So those are my thoughts on it. That's what I found. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys do have any thoughts, or, you know, maybe any kind of speculation on what we're gonna get with Kombat League, you know, go ahead, feel free to drop it in the comments, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Blah 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 blah. Later, guys.